It's happening. It's happening. It's a double game day. What a day. As we love Saturday. We love this weekend. It's the weekends are always about more cricket action than we can handle. And we've got loads going on today. Are you ready, fans of the Fan Doosra? Saturday double header. There you go. Two of these heads. Two of the double heads. Thank you very much to Bharat Army fans all around the world. If you are joining us, wherever you're joining us, come and say hi on your social media. Come and say hello on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Put your little comments. I'll read some of them out. And a massive thank you to Rario as well. Rario have supported the show. And Rario allow you to own moments in cricketing history. That's what an NFT is. A non-fungible token. Everybody say that word, fungible. It's a weird word, fungible. What does it mean? You know what? I don't even know what fungible means, but I know that an NFT is a moment in cricket. It's a moment in cricketing history. It's a shot, it's a catch, it's a dive, it's a boundary, and you can own them for free. We're giving them away. All you got to do is go onto rario.com and sign up with your details. That means your email address and your username. It takes 60 seconds, and you can own an NFT. So what is it? So Tommy, give me an example of an NFT. What does that mean? What can I own if I sign up today? It means that forever, for the rest of time, you will own a specific moment in cricket like this. Okay, let me show you one right now. This is an NFT that you could.
Some magnificent tattoos. Gives the ball an almighty thump. Not this time. Not again, Zahir Khan. Oh boy, he's a magician. You never lose it. Class is permanent.
Oh, that cream keeps rising to the top. Oh, the Zach attack at 41 years young.
That absolute ripper is yours. If someone will own that. That's an NFT. That particular bowl, that bowl by Zahir Khan is yours. How amazing is that? It's a different way of looking at the whole sporting history. By the way, that moment is yours. Not that shot of that pretty girl that looks like Sunny Leone. She's not yours. Okay, you don't get to own her. Okay, just some people are getting confused. They're like, when does she turn up at the house? She doesn't turn up at the house. Okay. It's not that kind of show. It's worth a try, though. Hey, I thought I owned it all. No, you don't. It's not like that. You just that moment. Do that. Register at rario.com. Go to rario.com right now. You can register there. Right, on to today's games. It is Mumbai Indians versus Lucknow Super Giants. And, of course, later, RCB versus DC. Now, let's start with Mumbai. Godfrey, you're representing Mumbai, right?
Yes, always. MI for life.
MI for life, baby. He's like a hip-hop gangster. Look at that. Yo, baby, MI for life. Yo, that's how we go down. M to the I. M to the I. I don't know what the sign would be, but it's
like this.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Well, I tell you what, it is like that because we've only got one of you turned up today. There's no Lucknow fans. Now, this is the problem in general. There are not many Lucknow and Gujarat fans because it's a new team. But you're actually playing, you're going to go head-to-head now, in a sense, and talk about a team that haven't even shown up today. Are you expecting they're not going to show up in the actual match as well? Is this Mumbai's time to show up?
It should definitely be finally Mumbai's time today. I mean, we've lost 5 games. This is definitely not the ideal start any team would want. But it's been a lucky number. Like we won back in 2015 as well, if I'm not wrong. We lost 5 games on the trot, and then we came and we ended up winning the title. So maybe today is the lucky day. We begin our winning streak and end on to win the title by the time May ends.
Do you think, okay, talking about luck now, has it been unlucky for you, Godfrey, so far? Because some of the losses, I should say, have been closer than we would normally give credit to. So it's gone down to the wire, basically. It hasn't been like you've been thrashed 5 matches. It's been fairly tight in a couple of them.
I guess most of our matches which we've lost, those were ones which we could have won at some or the other point. I mean, if you take the example of the previous match itself, it was a pretty gettable score. There was, I think we needed 80 out of 50 at one point, and with the kind of batting we have, Surya Kumar Yadav was still out there, and I guess we really thought that we could make it, but things didn't exactly fall the way how we planned, and we ended up on another losing match. So I guess that's the luck factor where which comes into picture here. But overall, we need to focus a bit more on the basics, and hopefully today's results come in our favor.
All right, tell me about those basics though. Let's break it down a little bit, because I'm looking from the outside in. I'm kind of going, I wonder what is going on in Mumbai's camp. I wonder what they are saying. What does need fixing? I've got a few suggestions myself, but I want to know from your fans' point of view. This is the fans' show. It's for the fans. What are people saying? Like, man, this is what we need to do. This is what Mumbai need to do.
First of all, I mean, if you look at our batting, it's pretty much, like there's one or the other one who performs in every match. Devil Bruvis put up a really good score in the last game. Surya Kumar Yadav has been consistent ever since he has returned to the playing 11. If you talk about last match, someone like Kyron Pollard shouldn't have got run out in that fashion. If you look at last match's review, he should be someone being the experienced player who should take more of the charge and try to go on till the end, and that's when you can win a match for your team. But I wouldn't talk much about the batting, because I feel that's pretty much those are small things which need to be taken care of. Our bowling is a major concern, and I'm not sure. I mean, we began with Daniel Sams. We gave him 2-3 matches wherein he went for a few runs. He was then made to sit down. We got in someone like Jaydev Unadkat, who has had a pretty decent show, I would say, but still it isn't up to the mark. And Jasprit Bumrah, being someone who has been retained, the franchisee has showed in their trust in someone like Jasprit Bumrah. He needs to lead the pack of bowlers, and I guess he needs to step up. And he's India's premier fast bowler. If you look at the Indian team, he's the first name when it comes to fast bowlers that comes to your mind. So I guess Jasprit Bumrah needs to step up and try and get those more wickets, try to reduce the run flow, and take charge of the entire MI bowling unit.
Do you think maybe there's almost a bit of complacency that might have just had a dangerous effect on an early Mumbai team? They're going into this league. We all look, everybody knows, the world knows, Mumbai Indians, quality squad, right? 5 titles under the belt, all of that history. Ishan Kishan, biggest spending at the auction, all that's gone on. You got all these big names. Do you think maybe? Yeah, I'm trying to think of an analogy. When you've gone into a fight thinking, yeah, all right, we got, and then bang, 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 you've been hit. You're like, whoa, what happened? Is it now wake up time? But and is it salvageable? Can you bring it back? And was there complacency?
There certainly was complacency. I mean, if you have to just pick up one particular area or one particular department where there has been a lot of complacency, I would say it was the bowling attack. As I just mentioned earlier. Is it salvageable? Can we make it to the top 4? We certainly can, because once this team gets going, they know how to recover from difficult and tricky situations. So once we get the first win under the belt, I guess we will get into a winning habit, and there is a really good chance that we could make it to the top 4 pretty easily. But it shouldn't be put too late. I guess this should be the match where we start doing things, we start getting things right on track. And then itself, I guess, we could have a pretty good season ahead.
Okay. Akshat is saying something clever. And I was thinking this, Akshat, genuinely. I think this applies to life in general. The more experience you get and the more hard times you go through and the more things you've achieved, the better you are, the more resilient you are at any difficult situation, even in your personal level or in this case, in cricket and sport. And Akshat says, champion teams like Mumbai Indians know how to fight back. And when they're down, that's when they are tested and they find a way to win. MI have lost 5 games, but they know how to fight back. We believe. Be honest, Godfrey. Do you believe or do you hope?
I certainly believe that we can do it. Rohit Sharma, he's been the captain who has gone through this phase. It's not like there was a different captain back then and there's someone new now. It's the same captain, someone like Jasprit Bumrah, Pollard. These are the guys who have been in that same phase back in, say, 2015 or in the other years where we didn't have a good campaign to begin with. So yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm not just hopeful. I'm believing that we are going to make it to the top 4.
Okay. Who's your key players there? Well, firstly, who's your Rario player? Who's the NFT guy that we want to grab hold of?
I would say Ishan Kishan because
Yeah.
he began this season off pretty good, but then I mean, if you look at the last few games, he hasn't been delivering as much as the team and the fans would have wanted. Yeah, I definitely hope today is a good day for him and he scores big for us.
Yeah, I hope so. Almost just for the individual, with all the big money around him and all that, you want him to have at least a game where everyone goes, "Wow, there you go," and that's where the quality is. More so, just for the bloke, just for the gentleman, for the Osmi to kind of go, "Yes, I had a good game." So I'm looking forward to seeing Ishan Kishan come into form as well. But who else is going to be? So you mentioned the bowling on a batting level. Who else is going to be key to win this game for Mumbai? I'd like to see a win for Mumbai, if I'm honest. I want to see that rolling, and I want to see the table moving now in a different way. So who else is key?
It has to be the captain Rohit Sharma because being the Indian national captain as well and being one of the top players in international cricket, you would expect that you not only just lead your side to a win, you actually score some big runs and contribute significantly to your team's win. Because if you look at the recent matches, he hasn't been contributing much. I mean, even in the past, if you look at the past few years, his contribution as a batsman hasn't been that valuable to the team as compared to the captain Rohit Sharma. So we really, as MI fans, would love to see Rohit Sharma, the batsman, stepping up. And I guess today is the perfect day. I mean, he and Ishan Kishan, if both of them can get firing, it will be really a great treat to watch.
Okay. What about someone's just said Vasant here. Hey Vasant, thank you for your comments, by the way. And thank you, Tanmay, thank you, Varnata, and Krishna as well. They're getting ready for the next game as well. We're going to talk about that in just a moment when RCB play DC. But we've got a message here saying, what about trying Arjun Tendulkar? You've tried so many players, at least that young bloke could showcase their talent. Godfrey?
It wouldn't be a bad choice. I mean, we are trying so many new young players. Someone like Tilak Verma, but then again the question comes is if you are going to try an Arjun Tendulkar, whom are you going to remove? I mean, you've got your four main retained players, which probably you wouldn't remove. You won't remove Ishan Kishan for sure. As far as the bowling is concerned, you're not going to remove someone like say Timal Mills because he's someone who has that extra pace with him. Tilak Verma has been pretty good, so I guess he won't be benched either. David Brewis has been really good. So the question is again, in place of whom are you going to put Arjun Tendulkar? Definitely, it would be great to have him, but at this point where MI is currently struggling in the points table, I guess it wouldn't be the best decision to put in Arjun Tendulkar.
Okay. I'm just going to try and balance it out. Hopefully, Rishabh, you can help me out here. We've got no one from Lucknow, but as a independent bystander, as an innocent witness to this accident, what do you think is going to happen here? Lucknow or Mumbai? Where's your money, Rishabh?
I think it's got to be Mumbai today because they've lost 5 in a row, and if like Godfrey said, if there is some time for them to come back, it has to be this game. Rohit has been getting starts, and they'll hope that he converts. Suryakumar's playing well, and if they can just get the bowling a bit right, I think they're still a good enough side, and maybe it's going to be Mumbai's day today.
Okay, maybe it's going to be Shubham. Welcome to Fan Doosra. First time for you. Sorry to have to do this to make you talk about a team that you're not close to. But tell me about Lucknow. Do you think Lucknow stand a chance? They got Quinton de Kock up against Mumbai.
Actually, Lucknow have a good chance because they have been consistent so far. They have so many good all-rounders, and the batting is a good. Actually, the main phase of this battle of the Lucknow and the Mumbai game will be decided from the middle overs. Which team retain the middle overs better? Because both sides have been struggling on the middle side of the pitch. So I think crucial will be 7 to 15 overs of both the sides. Yeah. So it's the who have the best is the winning here.
Okay, we'll see. Yeah, wickets fall easily for Lucknow as well. So it will be interesting. And again, it's still early days. It's not the end of the season just yet. And as Godfrey said, they've lost 5 matches before and they've gone on to win. So who knows? This is always a league of excitement and drama. But today really is a key day for Mumbai now. So we'll see what happens. Okay, on to the later game today. It's RCB versus DC. This is 6th versus 8th. So everything to play for. Very close. There hasn't been that consistency from the top order in RCB yet, Rishabh. When RCB kind of come out, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm a bit like, which way is this going to go? Are they going to stick? Are they going to be there for a while? Are they going to be gone? Does that make you a little bit nervous, or is that not really a concern?
At this point in time, I don't think it is that big a concern because even with the top order not consistently firing, we've been doing fairly well in the batting. In the previous game as well, from 50 for 4 to get to 193, the way Shabaz, Suyash played, DK's been playing really well. So that shows that, there used to be a time where if Virat's gone, AB's gone, RCB's done. But it's not like that anymore. I mean, our middle order has shown a lot of promise consistently throughout these games. So I don't think it is a concern, but obviously we do want our top guns to fire as well. If they can get going, then I think we're going to be unstoppable with the batting order that we have.
Yeah, you're right. I've definitely seen, middle and lower orders performing under pressure, and that says a lot. That's that whole depth in the squad that everyone talks about, that having that backup. And therefore, look at Vanata's comment. No nervousness, only positivity. Thank you very much. Feeling positive. You should feel positive because, like you said, you've got that backing. And as everybody said, it doesn't take one man to win a match. It's the whole squad. But you're missing Harshal Patel. Let's talk about him for a minute. He's out. What does that mean for you guys, Rishabh?
I definitely think missing Harshal Patel is a big blow because he's been our key bowler, because not only can he pick wickets, but in the middle overs and in the death, he's someone who can really hold the game. If we had him against Chennai, I don't think they would have scored those extra 15-20 runs, and had we been chasing 190, 200, we would have won the game. So that would have made the difference. And I really hope that we do have Harshal back for this game, because he's someone who holds our bowling lineup together with the ability that he has. So I think Harshal is really going to be crucial. I really hope that he's back for this game.
Well, yeah, and Varnata is saying Harshal is back, but I don't know if that's just her positive. Harshal is back. That's it. I've said it. He's back. And so is Marsh, they're saying as well. Okay. Harshal is back. Okay. RCB bowling has been a concern, leaking runs in the back end. That's what we said. Reduce their weakness in the back end as well. Siraj performance. Okay. Yeah. Lots of talk here now. Lots of other suggestions coming in. Krishna, thank you for your comment. Says, what do you think, RCB fans? Should Siddharth Kaul come in place of Akashdeep?
I think Akashdeep has done fairly well. Yes, he's gone for some runs, but he's given us some crucial wickets as well. I don't think they're going to look to tinker with the combination, because we've been doing fairly well. But Siddharth Kaul is again someone who could be a like-to-like replacement for Harshal Patel, because he bowled those slower ones well. He's got the experience, so he could come in, but I don't think they're going to experiment at this stage. I don't think they're going to do a lot of chopping and changing with the bowling unit. It looks pretty settled.
Okay. Virat Kohli put up a tweet last night. I think he said, if you're immersed in the joy of doing what you love, everything else is irrelevant. I'm a bit like that when I'm eating parathe, that I'm immersed in the joy of it. The weight I'm putting on is irrelevant. But I think he's talking about cricket and not about Anushka or anything else. So what does that say? What's his tweet really saying, Rishabh? Is he saying it doesn't matter whether I win or lose? I'm just having a good time. Thank you very much. Oh, I think we've got a freeze from Rishabh. Don't freeze, Rishabh. What is he saying? I don't know. I'll let you comment. And actually, how's Virat Kohli doing as a captain? And now that he's not the captain, now that he's sort of stepped off those duties, are we seeing this newfound sense of freedom? I'm hoping Rishabh comes unstuck, because I'd love to hear from him. But while we get Rishabh unstuck and reset, Shubham, welcome to Fan Doosra. First time representing Delhi Capitals. Are you actually based in Delhi, Shubham? Oh, you're on mute. Unmute yourself. There you go. Set yourself free. There you go. Open up. Let me hear you.
Yeah,
there
actually, I am from Delhi only.
Oh, which is good. That is your hometown.
Yeah.
So where will you be watching the game today? Are you watching it at home? You watch it with the family? You watch it with friends?
Actually, I will be watching with my family. They are also DC good supporters. Actually, my sister is a fan of Rishabh. Mother is a fan of David Warner. So it's a family fest for us while watching for the DC games.
Has everybody got their own favorite player? Nobody shares a player. It's like, no, mum, she's Warner, so and so. Okay, so then, let's break it down. Why does your mum love David Warner? What is it about Warner? Why does she like him?
Actually, she loves Warner because she has saw my craze for Warner over the years, like how I support and how he celebrates. So she knows the players well, like she knows the earlier DC players. Now with David coming to the DC setup and he's your favorite, so he's now my favorite as well.
Oh, look at that mother pyar, isn't it? It's the love of the mum. Beta, whatever you like, I like as well. Whoever you love, I love as well. Delhi will roar today. Roar Macha says Tanish, who's watching right now. Well, will it be Delhi's day? What does it take for Delhi to secure this win, Shubham?
Actually, playing in Bankhede, this time today I'm seeing that this is a red wicket. And a red wicket, we know that our two spinners are being crucial. And this was considered as a night game. I think the dew factor will come. So I think we have a good bowlers, and our bowling duo is very good of the spinners, Kuldeep and the Akshar Patel. I think the middle phases of this match will be very crucial when we are bowling to the RCB middle order. And our paces are being good. Being a surprise package has been Khalil Evans for me so far. He's been do the nice way. I think if the Norkia will make a comeback, this is a good pitch to bowl. And seeing RCB, this team is also looking very good. They have a momentum, but other than the last game, I think the battle between Faf and the Norkia will be very crucial. The two Titans boys from the highway have to face each other.
Yeah, you're right. It will be a good one. Actually, talking about the bowling there, you just mentioned that. Shane Watson, the assistant coach for DC, said the international quality of fast bowlers the international quality of Indian fast bowlers is incredible. He said, for example, you've got Shardul Thakur, you've got Khalil Ahmed, who's just incredibly skillful. Spin, our international quality spinners as well. Kuldeep Yadav, who is bowling amazingly well. Akshar Patel. So you got that firepower. He goes, this is his words, there's not too many weak links in DC. It's a tight squad. Would you agree?
Actually, I agree very much to at 90% to. Our main weakness is just one thing, the fifth spot. Actually, our middle order spot, because we are not been able to contribute that much that side. Rest other than that, DC is a perfect team.
Okay. And Mitch Marsh. Yeah. Mitch Marsh will come back at number 3 today?
Actually, I think if Mitch is coming, I think Mitch will be batting at the number 4 or number 5. I think Sarfraz should come at number 3 because he's good at that place and he has been contributing very good for the Mumbai domestic team, like the Ranji team he have done so far in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy and the Ranji Trophy. I think someone like this Sarfraz is good for the number 3. And number 4, Rishabh. Number 5, this will be the Mitchell Marsh. Mitchell Marsh is a very good attacking batsman and it will be very good for us and containing the momentum after the power plays. Like in the last death overs, Mitchell Marsh will be a crucial. And we see how he had done well for Australia in the last World Cup. And over the years, he has done for the IPL. Yeah.
No, I love it. Let's have a look at the history. They're talking about over the years. Let's have a look at what's happened over the years between DC and RCB. Look at that. Bangalore by far. Look at that, 17-10. But in the last 5, it's been the Delhi dominance. Would you say that you're a team that's showing their strength only recently, Shubham?
Actually, what happened in the past, it's just our team was too young, like talking about the poll time of the 2019. But the things which have changed under V and the Ponting is too good, like of the youngsters coming up and DC showing the class. Actually, the numbers are just not to define the particular team. Number are just the stats. And we know the one good day can change anything in the favor. And this is something going for the DC over the years. Actually, it's just how do we execute things at the right time. So as a fan, being a Delhi boy, it's a time to for roar macha. Because we are here to roar like a tiger. Yeah.
All right, he's going to roar like a tiger. Okay, look, hey, Godfrey's a Mumbai fan. You know all about numbers are just numbers and 5 doesn't mean anything and 5 can mean something. It's good to have the 5 wins under your belt, but let's forget about the 5 losses. But what are you actually, just on your independent view on this, Godfrey, RCB, DC, who would you back based on what you've seen?
I will still back DC to win this because I guess most of the points have already been covered. RCB somewhere lacked that the X factor, so to say. Whereas if you look at DC, the team, I mean, as a whole, DC looks like a complete playing 11 team, a strong team. I mean, if I were to say that the Mumbai Indians team back from 2020 was a perfect playing 11 for a T20 game. If you look at the current DC setup, it's one of those teams. It is not exactly up to MI's level of back then, but comparing it with RCB, it is definitely better, I would say, at this point. So
Oh
DC
man,
for the
there we
win.
go. All right, look at this. Well, I tell you what, we've got a situation here, right? Because my RCB fan's gone and the Lucknow fan never turned up, so we can't do fighting talk. But what I would like to do, just because we've got you two here representing each of the matches, I'm going to play a little video, and then I'd like each of you. Oh, and just like that, in the last second, he throws himself back into the mix. We thought Rishabh was down and out, but no, we're just hearing now he's back. I love it, and the excitement. Rishabh, stay right there. I'm going to tell everybody how they can get involved with getting themselves a free NFT. All you got to do is go to Rario.com. We'll be back with Fighting Talk, but this is what you have to do. Go to Rario.com, RARIO.com, and do this. Do what I'm about to show you in this video. It takes 60 seconds, and you can get a free NFT today. Watch this. Check it out. It's so easy. You type in your email address first of all. This is it. This is step one. Email address. You can all do that. And then once you've filled that one in, you go down to the line below and you type in your username. I'm going with Big Tom. And then you put in your password. Make this unique to yourself, something that you're going to remember. And you have officially got yourself into the site. Then, of course, you've got to make sure you're not a robot by typing in the code. You hit submit. You wait for the email to come into your inbox and you confirm it. That's it. Honestly, guys, it really is that simple. Please go and do it today. Be a part of the Rario family as well as the Bardadami family. We love cricket, and I just want you guys to have some free stuff. And this is my way, our way of being able to give you something that could go up in value as time goes on. You can start trading it, and you can get yourself into the whole NFT world, which is super exciting right now. Okay, tell you what, Godfrey, I'm going to give you your 30 seconds. Even though Lucknow aren't here, I'm going to give you your 30 seconds to tell Lucknow fans why they should be fearful. So this is Mumbai Indians versus Lucknow, the first game of the day. And Godfrey, your 30 seconds of fighting talk starts now.
So Lucknow, I mean, it's pretty much clear they are already afraid of us. Their fan didn't even show up over here. So I'm doubtful whether they'll even show up to Brabon tonight. So yeah, we are pretty much going to thrash them all over. It's 5 time. I mean, we've lost 5 games. We've won 5 titles. So 5 is kind of a relevant number for MI. So I'm pretty sure today is the day where we get our first 2 points. And this is a warning not just to Lucknow, to all the other teams as well, that once we start winning, we are not holding back. We are getting that title and making it 6 now.
Wow, look at that. He says 5 is when they come alive. It's the magic number. It brings back the josh. It brings back the strength. They will roar today. Let's see. Like he's ripping open his shirt and the lion's coming out. Okay, we'll see what happens today. Mumbai need to turn it around. Lucknow, have they got what it takes to keep these champions at bay? We'll find out in a bit. But it's fighting talk between Shubham and Rishabh. It's RCB versus DC. Shubham, my new guy. Let's get you going first, right? 30 seconds, but Shubham, don't hold back. Don't be fooled. Don't be doing no nice guy stuff here now. It's time to let these RCB boys know. Rishabh knows what's involved, so it's all right for him. But I'm just making sure our new rookie knows as well. So Shubham, your 30 seconds starts now.
When we all know Lord is in our side, then what can the result can be? So being on the one great track, we are here to set up the system. DC team want to win all the time. David Warner, we are ready to go. With the opening slot is ready. With the local boy, Shaw is there to hit the order. Rishabh Pant is also there to bash the kids of the RCB. Like Rishabh Pant is here to sit the babysitter of all the RCB guys. So we are ready to thrash them out of this time. Our bowling is also ready to thrash them out because Faf and their team is struggling, and we are here to make them count. Like what the Tigers are for. We, the North Indian guys, are here to make the RCB guys to eat the chola kulcha tonight because we are here to win. Like the DC say, time to roar macha. So we are here to roar and shout our den is there in the RCB. If we win today, we will go to the RCB cafe and party tonight in the DC jersey. It's time for DC to roar macha. RCB guys, beware, we are coming.
Time. I love it. Hey, very good. He's hitting you. He's gonna wear his jersey in your cafes. He's gonna be roaring. He's gonna smash you guys. He's gonna he's gonna be led by Pant. He knows he's his guy. Right. Rishabh's nodding like a fighter waiting to enter the ring. Veronica just going, Tufan, Rishabh. Tufan is what she's saying. Okay, Rishabh, your 30 seconds starts now. Oh, you're on mute. Unmute yourself. Go again. Take it away. No, still can't hear you. What's going on? Hold on, I can't hear. Just give me a little 1 2 1 2. We can't hear you. No, we can't hear you. Is it just me? We can't hear you, Rishabh. Hold on. Unmute. Oh, have DC silenced RCB? No, we can't hear you. I don't know what's going on, Rishabh. You might need to. The link might. I don't know what's going on. No, look at Rishabh's face. Rishabh, I can see it goes. Even though he's muted, that roll of the neck just tells you. Go on, Rishabh. Try it again. Let's see if we can get you back. Nah, still can't hear you, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I know the frustrations are coming in on the comments as well. Okay, I'm going to give him a chance to reconnect because listen, if I don't, I'm going to get a lot of RCB fans knocking on my door saying, hey, Ade, you gave DC all this time. You gave them all this time. Come on, Rishabh.
Okay, am I audible now?
Yes! See, maybe that's a sign. If you stick with Rishabh, if you stick with RCB, they will become victorious in the end. I don't know. It might be symbolic. Go for it, Rishabh. Your 30 seconds starts now.
So like Shubham told, they're going to tear us apart. I'd like to tell one dialogue. Violence. I don't like it. I avoid, but violence likes me. I cannot avoid. Today we are going to come and tear you apart. Do you look at this lion? It's going to come and roar you apart, DC fans. तूफान मचने वाला है. Be careful. Don't be overconfident. And आज तो दिल्ली की ऐसी की तैसी करनी है. लिख के ले लो. RCB. तूफान tonight.
Tufan! ऐसी
तैसी tonight.
Yeah! That's what I was going to do. I love it. Listen, game on. It's going to be a great battle. We always say it is. And like I always say, Shubham, I know you're new to this. It's just a bit of fun. We just do it for the cricket element. We love each other, really. There's a brotherhood. There's a sisterhood. There's a family of Bharat Army fans, and we love the game. And this is only about the game. So I wish you all very well. Shubham, enjoy watching the game with your family. Rishabh, on behalf of all the RCB fans, they're all backing you as well as backing the team as well. Enjoy the match as well. And Godfrey, thank you. Good to see you again. Representing Mumbai. It's tough times for Mumbai at the moment, but I'm hoping it does go your way. I'd love to see a win for Mumbai. And I know how much it means to the very, very loyal fans in Mumbai as well. So whatever happens today, just enjoy it. It's going to be a great game, a great couple of games that we've got on this Saturday. I'm actually off to central London to host a big Vaisakhi celebration in the middle of Trafalgar Square today. So I'll be there all day. So I won't be getting to see it, but I'll be watching all the match highlights at the end of the day. So until then, look after yourselves, everybody. Take care. And thank you for watching Fan Doosra. Bye-bye, guys.